welcome back to my channel, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to you. So my lovelies, we're doing the weekly readings. I'm shuffling the 12 star signs this week, so it makes it fair for which poem comes out as a lucky dip, really, because sometimes obviously I don't want the same person to come out the lucky dip poems always at the end or always at the start, so I just thought it would be a fair way. So let's have a look who's having number 8. Not many left now. Number 8. So we have Aries. Aries is number 8. So Aries, let's have a look what wants to come out for you. What have we got then? Oh, and it's fell on the floor. Let me just grab it, Aries. So, what have we got for Aries? A short weekend away is just what the doctor ordered, so make sure you can make it fit. Back trouble is niggling someone this week, finding it hard to sit. A party invitation will be a surprise out of the blue, and someone is jealous about a boy who is after you. So everybody's not going to be sort of romantically having someone chasing them, okay? But for some of you who are single, then I feel there's a friend around you who quite likes this person as well. So they're a little bit jealous that this person likes you more so than them. Obviously, I feel like it's a boy, you know, a man after a female type of scenario. A short weekend away is just what the doctor ordered, so make sure you can make it fit. So try and ask a friend to change a shift with you if you do work, or just try and make the finances together. So I just feel it's like what the doctor ordered. A change of scenery is needed for some of my Aries. And then there's something about a niggling back. It hurts when you sit for long periods of time. And then there's a party invitation will be a surprise out of the blue, okay? I just feel this invitation is going to be sent to you and you'll just think, oh wow, that's really nice of them to include me, okay? So it's going to be important for some of you, okay? It'll resonate for some of you, but not all of you. So Aries, that was your poetic word, so let's move on. So Aries, let's start shuffling the cards and see what comes out as your overall energy for this week. What have we got for Aries? Have you missed my singing? Okay, Aries. Let's have a look. Oh, we're going into October, guys, and it's Halloween, isn't it, coming up soon? And if you haven't already entered my competition, then please check the link in the description box to do so. And also on the end video, I will put it somewhere here to click on. That can take you to it if you haven't already entered. It is open to UK and international, so please enter. It's free. So we have dreams. Ah, lovely card to be coming out for you then this week, Aries. And on the back of here it says, think big. There are unseen forces ready to support your dreams, okay? I also look at the pictures on these cards, guys, and I work with colour if you are new to my channel, and we have a lot of red. I feel the red is cloaking around you because you've been dealing with a lot of important and urgent things that you've been trying to get sorted out. We've also got pillars of strength here in this card, and this can also sort of symbolise that you have been wearing yourself out, maybe worrying about somebody or offering support to a loved one or a friend, okay? And it's sort of, you feel totally exhausted, maybe, some of you. But the overall energy is sort of saying focus on dreams, to be aware that dreams, a certain dream that you've been hoping on may be coming into fruition soon as well. But I just feel with the red in this card, it's just a little bit of a warning to say you need to take some time out for you. You need to rest, you need to recoup, because you've been under it and you've been offering this support to others. So let's just get a clarifier for that then. See what else comes out for you, Aries. What else have we got for Aries Spirit? What do they need to hear? What do they need to see? Please bring out the card on the table for me. What have we got for Aries? Thank you. And it's Judgment. But when I look at the Judgment card, there's a release here. It's like take the burden off your inner spirit, in your inner soul. As I said here with the red, it's just sort of saying, use your own judgment now, that you need to lighten the load. Okay, you've been too sort of busy of late. You've been sort of sorting out, as I said, other people's problems, but you need to lift and lighten the load that is burdening upon you. Judgment also can be a situation that you are dealing with at the moment, where some of you need judgment, you need an outcome, you need a result on something, and you get that answer this week. You could have been waiting for a letter to come through to say, if you know, some of you could be going through a divorce, or somebody around you, it doesn't always have to be you directly, can have this release. All I feel with the Judgment card is a release of a burden of something that you have been waiting on, or someone around you has been waiting on of late. Let's have a look what your inner spirit is feeling this week then. What have we got for your inner spirit, Aries? And we have the Moon. Beautiful card. And the reason this comes out in your soul psyche level, okay, good luck is going to come in for you, hence why the Dream card has come out at the start of this reading. So there is going to be some good fortune coming in. Something's going to be completed, something's going to be coming out at a result that you are happy with. But look at the lavender again. I'm working with colour, I'm going with the purple, and it says here lavender is about calmness, about sort of relaxation, and the moon sort of navigates our emotions and pulls on our emotions. And it's saying here, it's time, as I said, to allow things to calm down. I feel the energies that you have been in could have been hectic, but we've got this calmness, and your inner soul is saying, right, things are starting to go in your favour now. Luck is coming your way. Luck is crossing your path. And it brings a calmness and a more settled environment for you, Aries. So let's have a look what the universe wants to add on to that this week. What have we got for Aries? They've just got pulled in. Move those away. The cat, when he jumped on the table earlier before I started filming, has been on here, guys, sorry. So what have we got for Aries? Strange how my cat did jump on the table, and he's come out literally in the Moon card for you. These two are sticking together for some reason, so I'm going to go with the two messages for you, Aries. So we have Tree of Souls, collective, wisdom, kinship, group, and library. Tree of Souls. But look at the sort of collection of peaceful doves that are circling in this card, okay? When I see library, I always think of that as like you may have to be faced with something this week where you have to literally dip into the library of your soul, going back to the roots on something. Something needs to be investigated this week by you, Aries, because it's saying use a collective wisdom. You might need help of someone in order to do some research and get sort of some light on a subject. Look at the light in this card, and there's a sort of a light at the end of the tunnel here where you can see in this card. So this could be something that you've been waiting on, as I said, and now you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and the universe is throwing this card on to say this is where your peace and a completion, because I look at the full moons here, is going to be coming in for you. Let's have a look what the other card was, and it's Insight, magical tools, writing, and star crafting. Something that is written within the stars is about to manifest and come in for you. So this could be a situation, a change, a meeting of crossing paths with somebody new, but whatever is coming in this week is fated for you. And to have the insight that this was already written in the stars. So let's get a clarifier on that. What have we got for Aries then? And it's the Seven of Cups, which I call choices. There's a choice that needs to be made. There is a situation that will happen to make you make that decision. As I say, it might not be the one that you thought was right for you, but you are being guided. There's a choice, there's a decision to be made this week. And when I look at the snakes and ladders in this card, it's as though you may think to yourself, that didn't go to plan. I don't think that's going to work out for me. But just know, you haven't got the insight. That's what the universe is saying to you. And it's like to say, don't make a worry over whatever it is you are going to be faced with or challenged with this week, Aries. Because there's an insight that you cannot see with an outcome on this situation. So, let's have a look what your spiritual realms comes out with, your guides, angels want to say this week. What else have we got for Aries? Tell my cat's been on the table. Let me just move that out of there. And we have Soulmate. Love, partnership, magnetic attraction between two people, a union. You discover a deep sense of self through a relationship with another. So it's working in partnerships. It can actually mean soulmates for some of you, where there's a union of soulmates, maybe a return of a friend you haven't seen for a while. And it's saying you discover a deep sense of self through a relationship with another. I feel for some of you, however, it can be, as I said, a reconnection of a soulmate, a reconnection of a friend that you haven't seen for a long time. And it's the auras on this card. There's that attraction, that magnitude is still there. It still remains, guys. Just going to get a clarifier for that card. What else have we got for Aries? Queen of Pentacles. This message comes through for me, and it's not going to resonate for all of you, but there was somebody who turned your back on you, Aries. Okay? There is somebody who turned their back on you. But they want to come in offering a sort of a peace offering to you. You are quite sort of secure, happy in your current situation. And it's as though some of you will think, do I turn a blind eye on this? Should I allow this person to come back in? Because there is an attraction there. Okay, there is this soulmate connection. But I feel I've got like two sides of the coin here. I've got one half of people where somebody's coming back in, an old friend, a connection that you haven't seen for a while, and it's as though you just pick up from where you left off. And then on the other flip side, we've got a small minority of you where a soulmate or a friend or connection broke down. Okay, they did things behind your back and you moved on from that situation. Okay, you move forward without them in your life. But now there's a peace offering coming in, an apology coming in. Let's just grab the animal spirit cards. And we have the alchemical sign of air, and it's the owl. And this is communication. This is where you need to use the knowledge, the wisdom of the owl to see whether you want to accept the moth that is sort of being drawn back to the flame. Again, it's an air sign, so this is communication coming in. I'm taking you as the owl and I'm taking the other energy as the moth. Feeling quite vulnerable because of how they left the situation with you. Okay. For those where there was no issues and it was just a parting of the waves and the soulmates or connection coming back in, as I said, you will pick up where you left off. But they've gone through a rough period. Okay, this friend, this whoever it is who had this connection with, very fragile, very vulnerable state. And again, it stands for those who crossed you really in the past and now coming in for coming in to eat humble pie. It's very deep, Aries. Let's have a look what the fairies want to say to you this week. Easy does it, the fairies are saying. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. You have been on stormy waters. You have been going through some issues. Being guided, okay? The dolphins are there to guide you through the rough waters. Going out of this, and you're very well protected as well. Okay, there's an angel here in this card saying, you know, we are protecting you. And there's a rainbow coming through, breaking through here. So, because I work with energy, this is the energy that is coming around you this week, Aries, of take it easy with the red warning signs in the dream card as it comes up, but something's being manifested behind the scenes, and I do feel it's this reconciliation of a soulmate that is coming back in. For somebody who did you wrong and you parted company, and I feel an apology is coming for some Aries, okay? So let's just have a look what is coming out at the end of the week. Let's have a heads up, shall we, to see what is sort of in the offing at the end of the week for you. I've had the name Daniel in my ear all the way through this reading. Somebody is so desperate to give a message out to a Daniel. I feel it's a Daniel in spirit though. I do feel it's a Daniel in spirit who wants to sort of come through and say that they're okay to somebody here on the earth plane. Don't feel Daniel was that old. I feel he was early 20s. I didn't mean to do it. I feel it was a cry for help that went wrong. Now don't forget, this might not be for you directly. It could be for somebody in an outer circle where you may know of a Daniel attached to somebody around you who was sort of 20s, okay, middle 20s, wouldn't have touched 30s. I feel an overdose, okay? I just feel an overdose here, and it was a cry for help that went very wrong. feel an anniversary is coming in around October, hence why he's come through on this message link. Okay, but he's been here, guys, all the way through this reading. If it isn't somebody who passed in their 20s, it would be, they would be in their 20s now. So if you lost a child and his name was Daniel, you gave him the name Daniel, he's coming through on a spiritual link to say, I'm fine. Okay, I do feel there's a Daniel, however, who took their own life, but it could be for some as well who lost a small child, who named it Daniel, and they would now be in their 20s. So however that resonates, okay, but I had to sort of acknowledge that. So we've got the Tower coming in at the end of the week. There's big changes coming in. There's a change in the offing for you, Aries. Could be a change of, you could be moving away from an old area, a change in a relationship, a change in a situation of, I didn't expect that person to, I wouldn't have heard of that person. Something very significant to cause a change for you this week. So my lovely Aries, don't forget to check out your moon and rising signs. And until next time, you take care of yourself. Bye then.